building stay. Um,
More night.
Okay.
Sorry. If you have your mic on and you have background noise, if you don't mind just turning it off for the moment, that would be very helpful. Thank you. Um, so welcome everybody to Building Stay Live. Today we are doing something a little bit different. Instead of doing like a table read or a traditional Q&A, we're actually just going to kind of pull the curtain back and show you what it looks like to build a film from the ground up. So if you don't really know what that looks like, what the process looks like, we're going to kind of show you in a fun way tonight a very small snippet of that. So we're currently working toward creating a proof of concept for Stay, as well as Afterglow and Emberlight, which are the first 3 books in the series and the first 3 of 5 films in the film series. And so tonight we are inviting you into that process. You'll keep a you'll excuse me, you'll help us make what is the word, creative decisions. We'll play some games, uh, compete for some prizes, and get behind the scenes looks at just how we plan to bring the story to life. So, quick introductions. I am Landon. I am the writer, director, and producer. Um, for those of you who don't know Natasha, she is Marie, um, who is one of the main characters of the book. And then we also have present in this current meeting, we have Margot, or we have Melanie, who's playing Margot, rather. Margot is Marie's mom, who in Afterglow struggles with dementia. Um, so that's a topic that we explore in the second book and film. And then for those of you who don't know Maya, she's not a character or acting, but she is going to be on our crew as our hair and makeup artist. So if y'all want to say hi, you can. So let's start talking about the vision. All right, so question 1. When you imagine Stay, what is the first image that comes to mind? And that can be to anyone who has some version of an answer.
So, Vanessa, are you on mute? Are you trying to say something?
Oh,
I didn't understand.
I didn't understand the question. I mean,
oh yeah. So if you haven't read the Stay books, this question may not be a super great question for you. But the question was, when you imagine Stay, what is the first image that comes to your mind? So, I mean, really, just what do you, if you know the story, like, what is the first thing you think about when you think about Stay?
I'm not familiar with the story. I haven't read the stories.
All right, any of my
Okay.
people who are familiar want to answer that question?
So,
Yeah, I
so
think I imagine Murray and Bo sitting on the porch of their house and with their kids and just enjoying a night together, I think is my first thought.
My answer would be when I explain this series to people, I say, stay represents something that we all can resonate with. Stay is a story about life, and no matter what happens, it's your decision to stay instead of walking away. And that takes courage, and it takes hard work, and it takes love, and it takes sometimes everything that you have to make that sacrifice, to be dedicated, to stay no matter how many hard things, when it seems like life is impossible with this person or with these situations, that you're dedicated to staying. And it's so inspirational to me. And that's how I explain it, is because that's, I think, what every one of us wants, is someone to know that no matter what happens, we're willing to stay and work it out. And we're willing to get through all of these tough things, because they're going to happen in every relationship, in every life, friendships, marriages, whatever it is. And to stay, your commitment.
Love it. Thank you. All right. Question number 2. This is mostly for Natasha. When you think about Marie Wright's home, what does it look like? Tasha. Maybe.
I'm so sorry. Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, when you think of Marie and Beau's house, what do you picture? What does it look like?
Oh, probably a smaller house. Um, and I think a big yard rather than a bigger interior. Um, let's see. I think of it not being very fancy, but being homey and lived in. Um, there's art and books everywhere, and I think that's where my mind goes.
Awesome. All right, and then for Melanie, what is one visual detail that immediately makes you think of this world? Let me know if you need me to repeat it.
Yeah, repeat it one more time.
So what is one visual detail that you immediately think of um, when you think of the state universe?
I think that it's the most beautiful world, and love and life and relationships that I've always imagined that I want to be connected with and be in and be dedicated to in every relationship that I have.
Love it. Thank you. All right, are we ready to have some fun and play a game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is nobody excited? All right. So game 1. Um, so let's see who knows the most about filmmaking. So whoever wins this game will be able to win some version of Stay Universe merchandise. It can be a free book if you want the first book in the series. Um, it can be a T-shirt with a character's face or a phrase. It can be any version of merchandise that we currently have available. If you want to take a look at the possibilities, obviously the books are on Amazon, but the other merchandise options that are available as a prize, you can look at pridedreamermediaproducts.org. Again, that's pridedreamermediaproducts.org, and that'll show you everything that we currently have live as merchandise that you would be able to pick from as a product. All right, so game 1, who knows the most about filmmaking? it'll just be whoever has the answer first right. So the first question is, we have a cast and a crew of roughly 15 people. What do you think it costs to feed everyone for 3 shoot days? Whoever's the closest to the answer will get it right. So everyone can answer.
Come on, Vanessa. I know you could figure this out.
I'm gonna just guess $1,000.
Okay. Natasha says 1,000.
I was gonna guess 2,000.
Okay.
Vanessa, you got to unmute yourself.
That's 500.
How
Mom
much?
said 500.
500. Okay, so we
15
got,
cast for how many days?
for 15 people for 3 days.
3 days. So I'm going to say,
I mean, is that breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or is that just lunch?
Well, that is that's assuming that because the way it usually works in the film world is we only feed you for when you're on set, so it would really depend on the shoot day. But typically there's a set price to what you give to each person to allocate
So
toward food.
$20 a head times 15.
You're giving
Or
away the
$25
math.
a head.
That's exactly what I thought
$25
too.
You're giving away the math.
Sorry, I have no clue. I'm just.
No, you're on the right track. That's what I'm saying. You're giving the numbers away.
I'm going to say $3,800.
$3,800 for 15 people for 3 days.
No, I'll say $25 times 15 equals $375 times 3 days.
Oh my god.
$1,125.
All
Did
right.
you say 3 days?
Yeah, 15 people, 3 days.
$1,125.
Okay, so we've got 1125. We've got 1,000. We've got what are our other throwouts right now?
500. My mom
I said
said.
2,000. Oh, 500.
Okay.
And I have over 3,000.
Dang, what are you guys eating? Lobsters?
She was thinking breakfast, lunch, dinner. Yeah.
I'm unfortunately I don't know about that, but so what we have allocated for our budget currently for our proof of concept for stay and doing this in 3 days, we have allocated 1,500 toward
That's what I was gonna say.
toward food. So
Who got it?
So who said 1,500? I forget.
Well, Victoria
Nobody.
said she was
You
going to
should
say.
have.
Oh, you
1,500.
showed
Yes.
She said
Oh.
she was going to say.
No,
15.
no.
What did you say, Vanessa?
1125.
1125. So I think you may have still been the closest because I think Tasha said 1,000
Yes, you're
I said
closer.
2,000.
and you said
I think I was
2,000.
away.
So
Yeah.
I think Vanessa still won that.
Yay,
Yeah.
Vanessa.
All right, Vanessa. All right, yeah, because it honestly the correct answer was somewhere between 1,000 and 1,500 because it really does depend on how many meals that you're allocating to each day. So ours is 1,500 simply because it would be closer to 1,000 if we were doing like one meal a day, but for a lot of even though it's only 3 days, they're probably going to be really long days. So we'll probably end up feeding cast and crew twice. Because you usually feed cast and crew every 6 hours. All right, so good job on question 1. All right, guys. Question number 2. What do you think production insurance costs? Whoever's the closest wins.
Production insurance for how long is the production?
For a 3-day production.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say 1,500.
Okay.
I'm going to say 1,200.
Okay.
2,500.
Okay.
I'll say 9.
Mom and Victoria are saying 900. We have no clue about this. This is just guessing.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure it is. All right. Well,
I'd say 1,500 to 500 a day.
okay, okay. Give me 1 second to actually pull up our number of what we have. Oh, this is terrible. Oh no, this is bad. I'm a terrible person. Hold on, guys. I have to look at our that I just lost. Give me 1 second.
Buttercup.
How cute.
What happened?
That's what's so great about the questions is like we literally all have like no idea.
Mm-mm.
All right, sorry guys. Thank you for bearing with me. I love when I have all of my things pulled up and then everything just starts disappearing. Um, so the correct answer, what we have allocated toward our production insurance, we have, um, if we're actually applying production insurance, we have 10 grand applied to our production insurance. There's,
Oh,
yeah.
we're all out.
Wow.
So it really just it depends. Again, on a lot of things. It depends on where you're shooting. Um, it depends on what you're shooting. It depends. So it has there's quite a few different things that go into it. But yeah, that's what typically you would find for that range for the kind of movie that we're doing, where we're shooting it, which we're looking at Utah.
10,000
A day?
for the
Oh,
3
for the
days.
No, 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 for the full 3 days. Typically for that, it would be about 10 to 15 grand for 3 days. And that's liability insurance to just ensure that um, you're not necessarily paying that out of pocket straight up like 10 grand, but that is often the total price. Like if you had to pay out of your liability insurance, that's what you would end up paying. Um, so who had the closest answer to that?
Natasha, I think.
Tasha?
Somebody said
I think
2,000.
so. I said 2,500.
Okay,
Yep.
yes. I'll give that to Tasha. So we got one for Vanessa and one to Tasha.
Yay!
Awesome. All right, great job, guys. What do you think it costs to rent a professional camera package?
With the person that comes to do the shooting.
No,
Okay.
no, we're
For
not,
three days.
yeah, for 3 days, what would it cost to, rent a camera package?
Oh, got it. Okay.
And then I'll tell you what we have allocated toward our budget
No
for it.
clue.
And we're talking about up to 12 hours a day.
Yeah, I mean the hours don't really matter for a camera
Oh,
package.
by day.
It's usually a daily rate.
So I'm
I'm
going to say 4,500.
gonna guess,
For the whole time, for the 3 days?
Yeah.
Yes, for the whole 3 days, what do you think it would cost
I'm
to
gonna
rent a
guess,
camera package?
25.
2,500?
2,500 for 3
Mom's
days.
guessing 2,500.
All right, so we've got
I'm
2,500.
thinking it's way more than
I
that.
was gonna say
15,000.
21.
That's way more than that, I think.
I want to guess like 5 grand.
Okay, so we've got 5 grand, we've got 4,500, we've got 2,500,
I said 15,000.
Victoria says $15,000.
15,000. Okay.
I'd say 10,000.
10,000. Okay.
I think 12. Like 12 to
12,000.
15.
I say 1201.
That's what I feel like we're doing. I
Price
am
Right.
$500.
It's like Price is Right, huh?
Right.
$1,201.
And 99 cents.
Oh man. All right. So traditionally, it would depend on the kind of camera um, that you are wanting to rent. That would really determine how much it would be. So I'll tell you the traditional routes, and then I'll tell you what we allocated toward this because it is kind of a tricky answer. So this will be a tricky win. So if we were doing like, if we were so how do I explain this? So if we were doing like a mirrorless camera, like a Sony, a Canon, what's another camera? A Panasonic, um, with 2 to 3 lenses, batteries, media cards, so a basic tripod that usually costs around 300 to 800 a day. I mean, excuse me, sorry, 300 to 800 for all 3 days.
Oh,
Um,
that's cheap.
yeah, that's the basic package. This is where a lot of like successful indie filmmakers actually end up finding themselves. So that's really the traditional um, package. If you wanted something like a Sony FX3 or a Sony FX6 or a Canon C70 with like a decent lens package, like where you get like a long lens and you get a short lens and you get like multiple options, then that's something that would cost around 800 to 2 grand for 3 days. And then if you wanted something that like had a red, which if you're in the film industry, like a red camera is like top dog. Like that's what like a lot of places like Paramount and Netflix like that's what the kind of camera like they use, or an Ari. A Black Magic Ursa Mini Pro 12K. All of that would fall into like a cinema with cinema lenses, monitors, a matte box, follow focus, all of that. So if you like really wanted to like have the real deal setup of feeling like you're really like in the professional film industry world, then that would be something between 2 grand to 10 grand for 3 days. Because that's the best option that you can get for a camera package because it literally has everything. It has LED key lights. Um, it has like everything in it. And then if you really wanted to go like high key, like up there, then you could do like LED key lights with light stands, diffusers, reflectors, and C stands included, which would then be an extra 300 to 1,500 for 3 days. So, with all of that said, our budget allocated for the very first one for 300 to 800, and we allocated 500 for a camera package. So, who had the lowest number? I think that may have been Vanessa, I think, but I could be wrong.
No, me and Vanessa went high.
You went
No,
high.
I said 10. I said 10,000.
I said 25.
Victoria said 15,000, and my mom said 2,500.
Oh, okay. So, who was the lowest then?
Maya, what did you say?
I think
I
Natasha.
said 12,000.
Oh,
I think Natasha was the lowest.
I'm sorry, 1,200, not
oh,
12,000.
okay. Tasha, was that you?
I did $5,000.
You did 5,000.
I did say 12,000. Yeah. Like, wait, I'm
Yeah, I was like,
tripping.
I think you did say 12,000. So
I did.
I think Tasha may have won that one again, ironically.
Really?
We're so far
5,000?
off.
Everyone was like, "Oh, it costs so much," just because production insurance costs so much. Usually, and again, production insurance, you don't necessarily pay that 10 grand right up front. It really just depends on what you have to use and what you're getting out of it, um, and who you're trying to get insurance through and for. But yeah, so I think Tasha won that one. So I think Tasha's at
Wow.
2 and Vanessa's at 1. So great job.
OMG.
All right. Next.
Well, mom said 2,500,
Oh,
so I think
oh,
she
she said
was
2,500.
lower.
Oh, but then mom won.
Oh.
Mom
Oh,
won.
yes, that is the
Hey.
lowest.
2,500.
Yeah.
Yay, mom.
Yay, Mom.
All right. So mom has 1, Tasha has 1, and Vanessa's got 1. All right. Great job, guys. All right. Let's see. Next question. So that was. Oh, actually, I think that was. Oh, never mind. Okay. Um. Let's see. Next question. What percentage of indie films do you think actually get made after they are written? I'll say that again. What percentage of indie films do you think actually get made or get produced after they've been written?
35%.
35%. Okay.
I'd say
I,
5%.
5%.
I
I
was gonna say
say,
5.
I was, and I was gonna say that too, but I'm gonna say 3%.
3%.
I'm gonna say 1%.
I'm gonna say 15.
I don't know.
I think 4 or 5%.
I'll say 15. I was gonna say 10. You say 10, I'll say 15.
I say
And I
7.
said 3.
Victoria says 7. Mom says 10
No, 15.
or 15.
And you said 5, and I
I,
said,
I 5, but either
I,
4 or 5. I don't know. 4 or 5.
and I say 3, and Maya, you said 1?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Natasha?
I did 35.
Okay, 35.
35%.
And then we have someone else on here. Did you want to answer?
They're on
Is
mute.
it Rina?
Ren, did you want to? We're playing
Yeah.
games. We're playing games for a prize right now. For if you want merchandise from the Stay universe, would you like to take a wild guess at the answer?
Yeah. Yes. 4%.
4%. Okay. Was that everyone? I think everyone answered. All right. So, for every 100 indie film ideas, 100 get talked about, 20 to 30 actually get written into a complete screenplay, 5 to 10 enter serious development, budgeting, casting, all of that. 1 to 3 actually go into production. 1 to 2 actually get fully completed, and then less than 1 actually achieves meaningful commercial success. So 1%.
Maya, you were right on.
Ah,
Hey, Maya, you got one.
Nice.
This is the right 1%.
Nice.
that's
Nice
really
job.
low.
Oh, we're all
I
tied
knew it
up
would
right
be.
That's really low.
Yeah, only 1% of indie films actually make it all the way through, which is
Heck
insane,
yeah.
especially considering all the films that are out there. Um, so we are all tied up right now. Mom's got one, Vanessa's got one, Tasha's got one, Maya's got one. Nice job, guys. All right, we ready for the next question?
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Are we having fun, or is this boring?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is
No, this is
fascinating.
fun.
Awesome. Okay, I'm glad we're having fun. Oh, I think that was the last question for this round. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. I need a tiebreaker question. No. Ah. Um. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Uh. Let's see. I need a tiebreaker question. Um. Let me
I
think.
have a question, maybe.
Okay.
Okay, so you cast me in this film, and with no like actress experience, well, for the audiobook and for the film.
Uh-huh.
So do you know the percentage? And like, I want to know, like, I know I'm super lucky and fortunate. So I want to know, like, statistically, do you know, like, how low that would be for somebody in my position to be able to be cast?
So let me repeat what I'm hearing from that
Yeah,
question. You're asking statistically what is the probability that someone who has no film experience, no audiobook experience, no experience really at all, what's the percentage statistic of a probability that you would actually be cast in that position and actually get
yeah,
this? Okay, is that the question that you're asking to everybody?
yeah,
Or is that
yes.
okay?
That would be I think the tiebreaker question, right?
I'm gonna have to Google the answer to that, but yeah, go
Yeah,
for it.
okay.
Go for it. Everyone can take a chance. Just don't Google it.
I say 15%. Gets a job.
I'm gonna say less than 1%.
I say
I'll say
15
5.
because it's an
We
independent
got 1, 5,
for now.
I
15.
have no clue.
So I'll put 2%.
3.
Victoria's putting 3%. Mom's saying
15.
I'll say
15%.
5.
I said
5,
5.
and I'm
Oh,
on
I'm
whoops.
1.
sorry.
No, it's
Already
okay.
taken.
6.
3.5.
Oh, your
We'll give
bird.
you decimal points.
You get more points.
Cute.
Did
Thank
everybody
you.
answer? I don't know
Is
if
that a
everyone answered.
bird?
Yes, this is
Yeah.
just here in Cusco.
Oh, it's a parrot?
Yes.
How cute.
What a
Oh, look at. Got a
Wow.
red beak, red and yellow.
He's pretty.
You. He's turning 18 this month.
Oh,
Aww.
happy birthday.
Wow.
The
Oh
bird's
my
as old
gosh,
as
they
me.
live longer than
Oh
dogs
yeah,
and
but
cats.
the bird is old as my daughter, 18.
Yep.
Oh,
They live as long as
All
some
right,
people.
so I had to Google the answer because I actually didn't know the answer to that question because that was not my question. So a person with no experience has a very low chance of being cast, often well under 1 to 5% for any given role. That's for major film and TV productions. For indie films, the odds are much better. First time actors are cast regularly, especially if they fit the character well. Audiobooks, more difficult for beginners because voice performance and audio quality are crucial, but indie and self published projects are more accessible. The biggest factor isn't experience, it's being the right fit for the role and actually showing up and prepared and reliable. So for a project like Stay, it wouldn't be unusual at all for someone with little to no professional acting experience to get cast, considering that's actually most of who I did cast. Um, Especially, and that's because everyone that I hired embodies the character and seems to work well on a team. And for those who don't work well on a team, they're no longer here. So, and that was by their choice, not mine. I would say the correct answer to that question would be uh, 1 to 5%. Were there more than one? Was there more than one guess in that? I think there was.
Yes.
Yeah.
I said
there's a
6.
couple.
There was 1, 2, 3. There was 1, 2, and 5.
I
I think.
said 3.
And 3
And
and
3.
5.
3.5.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh! All right, hold on. I'm gonna have to narrow this down real quick because there are multiple answers.
well, technically 3.5 is closer to 5%. So
But the answer that I got from Google was 1 to 5%, so it didn't give me. Okay, so it says I asked for it to narrow it down for me into one rough percentage, that most people who have no film or audiobook experience at all, auditioning for a role in the major production TV film industry, it would be 1%.
There
I'm
you go,
sorry,
mom.
but
You got it.
I gotta go, everyone. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're good. No worries. Thanks for
Bye.
jumping on.
But it was nice to chat for a little bit.
Yeah, thanks for
I just
jumping
have an
on.
appointment, but I wanted to hop on for a sec.
I appreciate it. We'll see you
Hopefully
later.
we can stay in touch. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
For like a big American production, indie.
Congrats, Mom, because you now have 2 points and you have officially won this game 1.
No, me. I won
Oh,
it.
oh wait, who won it?
Yeah, my mom.
Oh, your mom. Oh,
Yeah.
Melanie won it. Oh, I thought we were talking about other moms.
Marie
Okay.
won.
Okay. Congratulations, Melanie. Nice
I
job.
think we all won something.
Now we
What?
all have one.
Oh, you all have.
Melanie,
Oh, wait. You've never
take
won
a
anything. You all
t-shirt.
have one. Oh, no. Oh, you don't have a point yet, so we all still only have 1 point. All right.
That's
Well, that's good
funny.
because I have the ultimate tiebreaker question. Are you guys ready for it?
Yes.
Yes.
Because nobody is going to know this answer.
No.
It's literally going to be a guess.
Okay.
Okay, you ready? How many words are in the Stay novel?
How many words?
How many words are in
We don't
the
know,
Stay
because
novel?
we
How
haven't
many
read the
words?
novel.
We all have to just guess.
500,000.
I'm gonna say
People who read it.
5,872.
Well, let's listen to Melanie because she's
Maybe throw your numbers into the chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to remember who said what.
And no, don't go off me, Ness, because I really don't know.
I don't
Well,
think
you
anyone's
should
really
know the
gonna know.
most. You're in it, right?
No, I'm not. No, I'm in. So Afterglow is the second book from
Yeah.
Stay.
So is Stay the first book of the
Yes,
series?
ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, Stay is the
Okay.
first book. Afterglow is the second. Emberlight is the third.
And you're
So-
in the first. book.
No.
No, Melanie's in the second one. She's
You're
in
in the second.
Afterglow.
The
Yeah.
Afterglow. Okay.
We're
Yeah.
talking about the Afterglow?
No, we're talking about Stay, the very first book.
Okay, we're talking about
How
Stay.
many
Okay.
words do you think are in the very first book?
Wow.
I'll give you a hint. It's really high. It's
So
really
wait,
high.
why do I put it in this chat? I don't even know. I'm in the
I
Um,
chat.
think 100 words per page, maybe. And I'm trying to do the math.
Okay.
I'm in math class, so I have to do
I'm gonna
everything math.
say
Um,
100 times
say 100 words
10
per
is 1,000.
page, and we don't know how many pages it is.
It's roughly 200 something pages.
Sorry.
280
Pages,
pages.
my
so
answer.
100 times 200. 200,000 words.
There you go.
200,000.
Okay.
For studio chat.
Okay.
Oh no, go back. I
Oops,
put
hold
mine
on.
in the wrong
Okay.
one. Sorry. I'm trying to lead the blind.
Okay, right here.
Blind lead the blind. Yeah.
Did y'all
Okay.
figure out how to get into the chat?
My mom's saying 20,000.
20,000. Okay.
I say at least, I'd say 100,000. Let's say go 100,000.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say.
I need 130. Oh, Victoria says 130,000.
Okay.
I'm gonna say.
How many pages is it?
It is.
200
uh,
pages.
It's like 280 pages. Hold on, I can look for you and give you the exact number.
So if it's a 100 page, 100
Two-
words a page, that's 1,000.
Well,
for
we don't
10
know if it's 100
pages.
words a page. I would just guess
Yeah, I
guesstimate.
don't know how many words a page it is, but I can
Well,
tell
we're
you.
just guesstimating.
Yeah,
That's
we're
what we said.
guesstimating.
We said we have to- I'm
No,
working on
I
100
can't actually tell you that because I don't know the answer to that question. But I can tell you how many pages it is.
200 pages, that would make
It is.
20,000. But then you said it's 280. So another 8,000.
It is 264 pages.
Okay, so 100 times 264. 29,400.
Okay, I just sent mine.
You just put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me redo mine. 100 times 264. Okay, let me see here.
Where is it showing the word?
Okay.
Let's say 30,000. Gonna do my best.
Where do I put my chat at?
Do you,
You see
um,
this
Oh,
do you
yeah,
know?
Victoria. How do I put my chat on?
when you click it?
Type it in there.
Okay, got it.
You got it. Okay.
26.
I don't know what y'all's side actually looks like, so
Right.
it's hard to tell you.
Yeah, you
What?
put it in the
What?
You're
studio
typing a
chat.
million. Right.
26,400. And I'm in math class.
Yeah, I'm making y'all do math for an ultimate tiebreaker.
No, it's okay. I have a math test tomorrow, so it's good.
Oh my goodness.
Seriously.
So
Nice.
some people might have put theirs in the studio chat, while others might have put it somewhere
Okay.
else.
That's fine. I can see both.
Okay.
What did
Um,
you pick, Mel?
I put 465,000.
Hers is in
I
the
think
chat.
everyone may have put it in the studio chat, which is awesome.
Why
All
am
right,
I
so
talking about
Tasha
Mel?
says 500,000. Melanie says
Yes.
465,000. Maya says 250,000. Let me see if I can find Vanessa. Vanessa, did you throw
It's in the
your?
It's in the
It's
other
in
Oh, it's in
chat, I
the
the
think.
public chat. Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. It just didn't show me that I had a notification for that chat, so I was confused. All right, and then Vanessa says 26,400. All right, so the winner,
Oh, and
chicken.
Mom said 30,000.
Oh, and
Sorry.
mom said 30,000. Okay. I was say I can see one for her in there, so it threw me off. All right. So the winner is, drumroll please. It is, because we had two guesses that were really close. So now I have to go double check. Oh. No, we didn't have two guesses that were really close. We only have one guess that's really close. The winner is, let me double check these numbers one more time, but I'm pretty sure the winner is Mom. Not Melanie Mom, other Mom.
Mom.
Woo!
My
Because,
mom?
Yeah.
yeah, Vanessa, yeah.
30,000?
Yeah,
Yay!
because the correct answer was 44,556. That is how many words are in the first novel. So you
Tiebreaker, yes.
you won the tiebreaker, so you won the game because now you
Okay.
have 2 points and everyone else only has one. So great job.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you.
Nice job. You can take a look at pridedreamermediaproducts.org and see if there's anything on there that you want. Or if you want a copy of the book, I can also have a copy of the book given
Oh,
to
I
you
would
as well.
love a copy of the book.
Copy of the book. Are you good with a print copy or would you prefer a digital copy of it?
Do you have it on audio?
I'm working on the audio version of it at the moment.
It's okay if you don't. I'll take it in print if you don't have
Okay.
audio.
Okay. How about this? I'll do you this. For showing up and just being so awesome and winning a game that you really knew nothing about. I will give you a print copy, and then when we're done editing the audiobook, I will have that sent over to you as well.
Fabulous. Yes,
Yeah.
thank
How does
you.
that sound?
I'll take it.
Yay!
This is
Awesome.
Landon's first audiobook, so this is
Yes,
so
it is.
exciting.
Awesome.
This will be the
Taking a
first one.
book and
Congratulations.
making it into
Thank
audio,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, this is the first audiobook I'm producing, so this is an interesting, fun little process. This is not the
Thank you.
first film I'm producing, but first audiobook. So, um, awesome job. Thank you guys. So if you want, you can either message me directly, like your address, so I can send you the print copy of the book, or you can give it to Melanie, and she can send it to me. Either way,
Can I just give it to you right now?
yeah.
You
Give
can put
me
it in the
one.
chat.
Yeah, put it in the chat. Throw it in the chat for me. I don't think anyone's gonna steal your address in this
How do you
group,
do?
so
We need help from my
I
daughter.
got
She's the
it.
techie. We're totally bad at this.
Yes, we need the young people.
Awesome. Yeah, so throw that in the chat. Throw your email in there as well, so that when I do have the audiobook finished, I can send the audiobook to you via email.
We should start do that.
Yeah, we have
Next
to do
week.
that, okay.
We should do it tomorrow on Monday, so all our stuff starts going over there.
Okay,
You know?
yeah, absolutely, for sure.
Let me see.
Yeah, because we're moving in 2 weeks, so our
Okay.
address is gonna change. But
Oh, okay. If your address is gonna change in 2 weeks, if you just want to give me like your phone number and your email address, that works too, and then I can just reach out to you when I'm getting the book sent to you and when the audiobook's out, if that works. And I can just get the new address from you then.
no. Give 'em
Oh my god, you're making it so difficult.
No.
All right. We have one more game and then I'm gonna let you guys go, all right? So someone else can win another prize. All right. This is not really, I mean, it does help if you've read the books. But this uh well, actually I don't know how people would win this game. Hold on.
Hey, I have to get going, guys. There's running around with kids. They are in need of my assistance.
No worries.
But thank you guys so much. It's so good to see everyone.
We actually only have you as well, Tasha. Thanks for showing up.
Yeah, I'll see you guys soon.
See
Okay.
ya. All right. We only have about 10 minutes left anyways, guys.
What happened?
So, well, this isn't really a game that you guys can win per se. This is really just a fun little game. So we'll just do really quick shout off answers. Melanie and Maya are really the only ones in this group at this point who know the books. So this is really just going to be a fun little throw around of answers, and see what happens. So who do you think would survive longest in a zombie apocalypse? You've got.
I think it would be Marie.
I would agree with that.
That was my guess too.
Melanie for sure.
Melanie. Melanie. Who would be the best parent?
Who would be the best parent?
Yeah, who would be the best parent?
Melanie,
Aw,
I'd say Bo.
Bo.
I was gonna say Bo too. Yeah,
I like
he's so
that.
like calm and patient.
Yeah,
Who's
he
Bo?
is. That is Marie's husband. So our characters are Marie and Bo. Those are our lead characters of the entire series. It's their life that we follow through their entire lives. The series follows their life from unrequited love, essentially. Not really unrequited because they do actually requite the love. They just don't say it out loud. So we follow from the very beginning all the way to the end of their lives, as their kids are grown up and they've got grandkids and all of that. And we see all of these like taboo subjects of grief and miscarriage and chronic illness and mental health and all of that. Like each book talks about at least one taboo subject. Our other characters are Tess, which is Marie's best friend. And then we've got Gabrielle and Jamal, who are the parents of Michelle. Michelle is Eva's best friend. Eva is Marie and Beau's daughter in Afterglow. She's their 5-year-old daughter in Afterglow. And so her best friend is Michelle, and her parents are Gabrielle and Jamal, who become kind of a part of the village. So you've got Marie and Beau, Tess, Gabrielle and Jamal as the adults, and then Eva and Michelle as the kids. Hopefully
but
that
there
helps.
aren't really zombies in the book, right?
No, there are no zombies in the book.
All right, that's just hypothetical. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, got it.
Who would be the worst roommate?
Oh, that
We can't answer these
No,
because
we
we
can't.
don't know.
No, I mean, y'all can just throw a random answer out if you want to.
Okay, Marie.
Okay.
The
I
worst.
also was gonna say Marie. She's very particular.
She is. She's very particular.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the best. No, her best friend
Tess.
as a roommate.
Yeah, I mean, what's ironic is Tess and Marie were roommates in college. Um,
Oh,
but so that's a funny pairing. Who would spend the longest inside IKEA? I think that's an easy one for people who know.
Melanie,
Yeah.
What, Melanie?
we're talking about the characters in the book, you guys.
Maria.
But your character would because she has
Oh,
dementia.
Margot. You're Margot, right?
Yeah, Margot, yeah.
Margot.
All
I
right, so
would
we're saying Margot would spend the
Margot.
longest in IKEA. That's probably pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Who is most likely to keep a secret forever? Probably
Marie.
Margot also.
I'd
Oh
say
yeah, yeah, with dementia.
With dementia, she's gonna forget it in 10 seconds. So
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
Who-
we haven't read this book yet, you guys.
yeah, this is mostly just a fun way to introduce it.
Interesting.
So
This should make you really want to read it.
this should make you want to read it.
I'm saying Bo.
Mom
To keep
said
a
Bo
secret.
to keep a secret.
Bo. Okay. Who would win Survivor?
Margot.
I think Bo.
Bo,
think
yeah,
Bo.
yeah, that's what I think.
I think
Yeah.
I think so too, Bo.
Bo, okay. Awesome. All right. So that, yeah, like I said, that was just I know that a lot of people who are watching or whatever probably don't know the characters, but really the idea is to get you to want to read the books and see the films and want to invest money and or time in the proof of concepts to help us actually get this funded and get it produced.
So okay, let's talk. So tell them the benefits of becoming an investor, and how much is it going to take to make the film?
So
And
right
yeah,
now we are looking at doing a proof of concept for the first three films. So for Stay, Afterglow, and Emberlight. So again, Afterglow is the one that Melanie is in as Margot. So we're looking to do a proof of concept for the first three films, probably in August this year. Unfortunately, the date keeps getting pushed back because of availability and funding and all of that. But basically, what it would look like is we are looking at a budget of about 15K for 3 days to shoot what we're basically going to take 1 day to shoot each proof of concept. So our budget is 15K, so that's what we need to raise in order to get this made.
But is proof of concept is just a portion, that's not the whole movie, right?
Yes, ma'am.
It is a whole movie?
No. I was
It's
saying
just a
you're
portion
correct.
of it,
Yeah.
right?
It's just a portion of the movie. It's basically a trailer, essentially, without it
Oh,
being a
okay,
trailer.
okay, got it.
Yeah, it's like a short film of the feature
Okay.
film.
The
Yeah.
trailer, that's
and
expensive.
explain to them what the benefit is in becoming an investor. Because I mean, I think like that's like the greatest part is they didn't have to really be involved in any of the work, and then they invest and tell
Yeah.
them what the benefits are.
Yeah, so you some of the benefits that you get by investing, there are different tiers. So no matter what tier you support us at, meaning no matter what amount of money, you will get at least some version of a reward. So actually, I can share my screen real quick. Uh, Seed and Spark. But you basically get some different different like merchandise. So like you have the option of winning merchandise. You have the option of getting like if you invest like high enough up, then like we do things like live table reads and Q&As with the cast and crew. If the higher you are up in investing, we are also doing uh, a live preview of the film or the proof of concept when it's actually edited. Anyone who like invests at that tier would then be able to uh, see the proof of concept like on a virtual setting, be able to watch it live as we're premiering it. So let me just pull this up for you guys, or I can at least read it to you guys. Um, Let me see. All right, so for example, um, for like the feature film, when we would get around to actually asking for this will probably also be the same exact tiers, in all honesty, for the proof of concept. For example, the for like if you were to do like $10, then you would get like a digital thank you. Let me see if I can share this with you guys.
And this one, you're talking about the actual film now. We're going
Um,
from proof of concept, now the film.
well, this will likely be the same exact tiers um,
The proof of concept.
as the yeah. This will like the proof of concept and um, the feature film will likely fall under the same. Give me 1 second. Copy link. Let me pull this up in Chrome so this is a lot easier for you guys. I'm trying to do this fast so I can let you guys go. All right. Now that I have that pulled up, I just want you guys to be able to actually see it instead of me just reading it to you. Here we go. Choose tab. That right there. All right. Share. Okay. Everyone can see that now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, so basically these are the incentives, and this is not necessarily where the incentives stop, but this is where they start. So for like $10, this is what you would get. You get the access to exclusive um, backer only production updates and campaigns. You'll get like a digital thank you and all of that. For $25, which is usually where most people start with their support, you get everything above plus a digital wallpaper pack, so different like images of like the characters that are like wallpapers that you can put like on your computer or whatever or your phone, and then an exclusive behind the scenes photo set, so you just get some fun like little photos of the characters and things like that. For $50, you get again, everything from the previous tiers, plus digital early look featuring script pages, uh, visual references. Y'all can read, so I don't really need to read it all for you. But that's what you get for 50, and then for 100, this is what you get. Again, you get everything above. Plus behind the scenes support bundle, signed digital poster, which I think is fun. This is what you get for 250. Everything above again. Plus you get a physical stay posters signed. It probably won't just be me. It'll probably be because that's no fun. No one wants to get a poster really by me. They want to get a poster by like the crew or by the cast. Excuse me. So you'll get a poster signed by the cast. And then at 500, You get everything above, plus a physical screenplay with the title page signed by the cast. And then for 1,000, you get a private virtual Q&A. So you can bring like a group of people with you and do a virtual Q&A with the cast and crew. And then at 2,500, you, like I said, you get the private virtual table read and talk back. So you'll get all of that from above. You'll be able to do a live table read, question Q&A, all of that, and also be able to be a part of the live premiere. On top of that, if you invest, then you also will be given royalties in the end, meaning meaning that no matter depending on how much you invest will determine like your tier of what royalties you get back. But basically, if you support us at all, you will be put into a tier that will determine a percentage of what you will receive in pay when we get paid for the film, when we get profit. Um, you would then be able to get a portion of the profit that we get because you simply invested and supported us. Does that make sense, or do I need to
Okay.
explain that a little bit more?
No, I get it.
Okay.
I
Awesome.
think you should always start with that, Landon. Like, that's huge.
I should start with that.
Yeah, literally, that's huge.
Landon, did
Yeah.
you what influenced you to write this book? Like, is it something in relation to your life or that you went through, or is this just something you came up with?
Yeah. So I actually originally came up with this idea for just the first book. Really, I hadn't even really thought about the series when I first thought about this story, because the way that this story came about was actually simply because I fell in love with my best friend, and it was sort of unrequited, kind of ish. And she was also in a relationship during a part of that time, not the whole time. So it just made it really difficult. And I just didn't ever really think that we would ever get together, that she would ever feel the same way about me. Um, and so I was, I wrote the screenplay originally, or the idea of the screenplay, when I first went to film school years ago, and then I kind of just, it was my way of really just kind of grieving in a sense, um, and it was really just this imagination of, well, if she did know the truth, if she did actually, like, if this happened, what would it look like for us? What would the process look like? And so I kind of based, Bo off of my personality and the way I kind of am in relationships, not completely, but the very basis and foundation of him. And then Murray was obviously based off of my best friend. It all started simply because I wanted to write a love story that ended for me the way that I wanted it to end. Um, and then I kind of never really touched it again. And then a few years later, I actually finished the screenplay when I went back to school and got my bachelor's in creative writing. And I had to write a screenplay for one of my classes. And so I was like, well, why don't I actually do this? And so I finished it. And then I decided, well, I really love writing, so like, why don't I turn this screenplay into a novel? And I was able to add even more details into the novel. And then I was like, well, what if I turned this into a series and followed them throughout, their marriage, and followed them throughout their life with their kids and all of that. And what if every novel had its own taboo subject, again, like miscarriage or grief, losing a child, death, um, postpartum depression, chronic illness like MS, or diabetes, or being blind, or dementia, um, mental health issues in general, abuse, whether it's emotional or physical. Like, I wanted to explore all of these topics that we so often don't talk about with each other in society, we don't talk about with our kids, and we need to talk about them. And I wanted to show what it's like for a lot of people, like the actual scenario for a lot of people, and show sometimes like how it's actually handled, like when it is handled unhealthy, um, and how to work through that, but then also show the healthy way to handle things when we're in these scenarios, and just be able to. I wanted to make these books, but especially these films and the TV series that will cover the last 20 books because it's a 25 series. The first 5 books are going to be films, and the last 20 books will be turned into a TV series. And the idea really was just to be able to make these films and the TV series family friendly to where we could sit down with our kids, watch the show, and actually open the door to have a conversation about these subjects and actually talk to our kids and our people about it. I hope that actually answered your question.
That's really cool, Landon. I like that a lot. That's very awesome.
Thank you for your question. All right. Did you have another question?
No.
No, no. Okay, I just want to make sure. I didn't want to like cut you off and be like,
Thank
"All
you
right."
for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. And
Of course. Thank you. All right. Thank you guys for being here tonight. It was so much fun. Um, I really enjoyed having you guys here and being able to spend these few minutes just talking about why we're actually doing this. Um, Again, just like I said earlier, proof of concept is just essentially the portion part of a film. It's not exactly a trailer, but it's closer to a trailer than it is to a feature film. It's basically a short film that can then be turned into the feature film. Um, so we would use the same exact footage to we would just add on to that footage to make the feature film. Um, I've kind of already answered this, but why we're shooting it again, I want to shoot these films simply because I want to open the door to conversations about these subjects, about unrequited love and all of these different things, and just be able to have conversation about difficulties that we're struggling with in life, and be able to show people out there that they're not alone, that they're not the only one struggling with this specific scenario. They're not the only one being a caregiver for somebody who has Alzheimer's or dementia. They're not the only one being a caregiver for someone who has MS. They're not the only one being a caregiver for someone who has, diabetes, or they're not the only one struggling with a miscarriage. They're not the only one struggling with postpartum depression. They're not the only one struggling with abuse. I want That's the why behind this. I want to remind people, from the books to the films to the TV series, that we aren't alone. And the more that we actually talk with each other about these and have these conversations, the more we become a community, and the more that we have support, and the more that we realize and remember that we're not the only ones struggling with these issues, and we can support each other through them. So that's what the goal is as well. And again, how supporters can help it. You can share the campaign. You can support us financially, whatever that means. 5, 10 bucks helps. Like, anything helps. There's no too small number. So you can share the campaign. You can share our posts on social media. You can share our video clips that talk about our pitch video, and show different versions of the trailers that we've already created to help get the proof of concept up and going. You can financially support us. There are so many different ways you that you can help support us. You can just help by sharing these events. You can help by even just showing up to these events and just making them fun. So there's really so many different ways that you guys can support us. So thank you again for spending the evening with us. Tonight wasn't just about talking about a movie; it was about inviting you into the process of creating one. So if you did enjoy tonight, which I hope that you did, we would love for you to follow the journey, share the project, and help us continue building Stay. And don't forget that um, next Sunday, June 14th, we will be. I think it's Sunday. Yeah, it should be. We do our events every Sunday. So next Sunday we will be hosting our Stay Universe Trivia Night. So that's where audience members and cast members will compete again for prizes, and put their knowledge of the Stay universe to the test. So if you have not read the book, I suggest you go read the book because it'll be really hard to win trivia questions if you haven't read it. You can read the book for free if you have Kindle Unlimited. It's $10 a month for Kindle Unlimited. You literally can read unlimited books for $10 a month. So instead of buying the ebook, if you don't want to own it, you can do Kindle Unlimited. It's free to read with Kindle Unlimited. You can also buy the ebook, buy the print book. It's up to you. Um, but I would suggest reading it so that you can have fun and participate next week in the trivia night. Thank you again for being here, and we will see you next week.
Yeah, one question, Landon.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
last week you showed, it looked like a trailer, right? So you
Yeah,
started off with
yeah, the
that.
pitch video.
So
Yeah.
I want like Vanessa and people to see that and to share
Okay.
that, right?
Okay.
So,
What website on like on Facebook? Like
right.
what name are you under on Facebook?
That's a good question. I'm under two different names. If you want to follow me directly, I am under Landon JW Brave. You can find me on Instagram or
Landon.
Facebook under that name. Again, that's Landon JW Brave.
Got
But
it.
you can also follow our production company, which gives even more um, info on trailers and auditions and all the stuff film related, all the stuff book related. That's under Pride Dreamer Media.
Got
Um,
it. And then I
on
can share it once
yes,
cause I yeah.
yeah, on
Okay,
Facebook
I got it.
you can share. That's both my personal and my production company page are public, so you can share literally anything that I share. You can share it as well. The all the trailers, the pitch video, those are all on Pride Dreamer Media. I also usually almost always share on my personal page what I've shared on the production company page as well. So you're not missing out a whole lot if you don't follow both.
Okay,
Although
I'm
you should.
following that and then I friend requested you or I'm following your
Wonderful.
personal one.
Wonderful. I will accept your friend request in a few minutes. Thank you.
Yeah. So
Okay, great.
definitely on the media page, watch the like I was like, it's so emotional. And so imagine like what the book is like. I literally before this was not an avid reader, didn't listen to audiobooks, started, downloaded the book, started reading it, and it was literally like I was there. It was insane. Like, I mean, I wrote to Landon and
Mhm.
it's like literally life changing for me. I've never known that a book can be written so well that you're just reading and you're there. Like I could smell the coffee brewing. I could see all the stickies. I could feel all the emotions and I'm like, whoa. And so that's what made me passionate about the project. And I had to start reading like the first one before I can jump into the afterglow, right? The one I'm cast for to have like an understanding and like a deeper understanding of it. And so yeah, so you're gonna love it, Ness. You guys are gonna love it.
um,
Okay, we're looking forward to it.
Thank you, Melanie, sharing that. I appreciate that so much. If y'all want to hop off now, you can. If you want to stay, and I am actually going to go ahead and pull that. I am going to go ahead and.
I'm doing the same for Melanie. Okay.
I am going to go ahead and pull up that video if I can.
Oh, yeah, stay on, Ness. I want you to see it.
Yeah,
Okay.
y'all, you're welcome to hop off if you are like, I gotta go. But if you want to hang around for just 5 more minutes, for anyone who's watching who isn't necessarily on specifically on Riverside but is watching live, I am going to show that video real quick. So give me just 1 second to share my screen. But if you do have to hop off, I totally understand. Let me see, share my screen. Share. No, share. Screen. Alright. Here we go. Alright, everyone can see that?
Yes.
Alright, awesome.
Don't.
Why not? Why can't I say it?
Because if you say it, it makes it real. If it's real, we lose everything.
We didn't lose anything. We found what was already there.
No, you found something. I was just in a moment.
So it meant nothing to you?
It meant something to me. But we can't rewrite our whole story because of one night.
You don't have to love me back. But don't stand there and tell me it didn't happen.
Bo, wait. The moment I read the script, I knew right away I can relate with these characters. They are not only a part of a story, but they're sharing their entire lives, the good times and the parts that are also really challenging.
This story isn't afraid to sit in like the hard moments. It makes you uncomfortable. And that's why it matters.
These characters are so real, it's almost uncomfortable. In the best way, though. You don't watch them, you recognize them.
From a filmmaking standpoint, this project is incredibly intentional. Every detail is meant to make you feel something real.
You can tell this isn't just a project. It's something that's deeply lived in. And that kind of honesty is rare.
This story does not end with one film. It grows into something much bigger.
Every character, every moment, it all connects in ways you don't expect.
This story isn't just something that I wrote. It's something that I survived. My name is Langdon J.W. Brave. I am a filmmaker and storyteller. I am the director, producer, and writer of Stay. And this is the most personal story that I've ever told. And I am inviting you to join us and help us bring this story to life. I tell stories about love, trauma, survival, and what it takes to keep going when everything in you wants to give up. Over the years, I've created films like Speak, Unspoken, and Scarred, stories that don't look away from pain, but don't leave you there either. Because I don't believe in stories that hurt people. I believe in stories that hold them. Everything I create comes from lived experience, and that is what makes this so different. Stay started as something deeply personal. It came from the kind of love that changes you, the kind that stays with you even when everything else falls apart. Not perfect love, not easy love, real love. The kind of love that asks, do I leave or do I stay? Stay follows two people navigating love, grief, and the moments that decide whether we fall apart or fight to stay. Stay isn't just one film. It's the beginning of a 25-part story about love, loss, and what it means to keep going. This is where it all begins. We are ready to film now. We have the cast, we have the crew, we have the script, we have almost everything that we need. But right now, we really need some funds to get us the rest of the way there. And your support directly supports paying cast and crew fairly, feeding cast and crew, lodging cast and crew, and even just simply creating a film that looks and feels as powerful as the story behind it. If we don't reach our goal, the story waits. Or worse, it never gets told the way that it's meant to. Your support decides whether this story exists at all. When you join this project, you're not just supporting a film. You are stepping into the process with us. You'll get exclusive access, behind the scenes content, and even your name on the story that you helped bring to life. You don't have to have lived this exact story to understand what it means to be human, to love someone, to lose someone, to wonder if you are going to be okay. Stories like this remind us that we aren't alone, and that matters now more than ever. If you believe in stories that connect people, and you believe that independent voices deserve to be heard, then I'm inviting you to join us. Join this project today. Share it with someone who needs it, and help us bring Stay to life. Be a part of this story before it ever hits the screen.
But no one tells you how loud silence gets when someone's gone.
Isn't that great?
Same seat.
You want
never
to, if you want.
You mess with her, you mess with me. And I've got spork skills, dude.
If I let it live out loud, it might burn through everything now.
She stepped into the dark with a trembling heart and a steady spine. Isn't that so good?
I didn't fall in love with her laugh. I fell in love with the moment just before.
You always stop right at the edge. Like love's a line you can't confess. I felt it
She
every
lives in
time
parentheses, like she's afraid of being the sentence. But I've read her 1,000 times and still don't know how to stop.
I waited for the sound. Thought that you could feel it. I needed it out loud. We were so close to now. We were almost close enough to cross the line. Same sea, same Sunday.
Lovers and strangers.
Strangers who want to be lovers. The timing never lined up.
You were everything I held on to. Every time I came undone, but
I don't think the wine made me love you.
That's not fair.
So it meant nothing to you?
It meant something to me. But we can't rewrite our whole story because of one night.
Fire escapes in late night call. You call me every time I fall. But catching me,
You're always there, like gravity.
I wrote you in the life I planned, but never reached to take your hand. I thought the time I let it go. I didn't know I let you go. You saw me clearer than the rest. I thought that somehow that was best. Love needs a voice. I didn't know how. We were right there, right now. We were almost close enough to feel the flame. Same sea, same Sunday, but you never said my name. I needed something real. I thought that I was there. You were
Only
right
for you.
beside me. Every time I fell apart, but being there and loving. If you hide it in your heart, we were everything but fearless, everything but true. Yeah, we were almost, and I lost you. Don't build a home inside of maybe. I thought you knew. I needed to hear it. I love you. You're too late. We were almost a story buried in the dark. Same sea, cold coffee, with a missing piece of heart. You were everything I needed, but never what I knew. 'Cause love don't live in almost. We need someone to choose. We were standing on the edge of a life we couldn't say. Yeah, we were almost same sea, no you, and I still don't know what we were supposed to do.
All right.
Vanessa, you can unmute yourself. What did you think of it?
Wow, like looks really like emotional.
That's the idea. That's the
Like I
idea.
have goosebumps, and I've
Uh,
seen it before.
yeah, I even get goosebumps sometimes when I watch it, which hopefully is a good thing.
I use them. I put it back.
I knew that if you like watched and you popped in, I know how you are, like, and you have such
And
like,
I love to read. I'm a reader. I read every single day for hours. So
right,
I'll definitely want to read the book.
and you have the platform to be able to share, you know what I'm saying? Like, so many people like look
I
up
have a
to
lot of
you,
friends.
respect you, yeah, and you have like a know a lot of people, and so I knew we'd have your buy-in, and we've been best friends since 6th grade, like,
Oh, I love that.
yeah. So, I mean, this is
Go way
like we're
back.
sisters, literally. So yeah, I'm so glad that
Well,
you guys all joined
thank you for inviting us.
and get on
And
this journey with us.
Yeah,
yeah,
if you do enjoy the books, please share them and let people know that you love them. We would love to have your feedback and know what else you would like to see in future books. If you're really that invested and you're like, I really would love to read about this topic or see this happen, let me know. Because it's not set in stone. We're only on the third book should be released this summer. So if you read Stay and then you read Afterglow and you've got that buy-in at that point and you're like, I cannot wait for the third book, then just so you know, Emberlight should be published either in July or August.
Yeah, and
sounds
and
wonderful.
I'll introduce you to backstage.com, how I even got this opportunity.
Okay.
And I mean, you'd be great. So,
Mm.
That sounds good. I'm looking forward to it. I'm so happy for you, Melanie, that you got involved in this. This is really cool, and I think it's great for you.
and it's your wheelhouse too.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I genuinely appreciate you not only just watching live, but also hopping in and having fun and answering questions that you knew literally nothing about, but just we're here to just have fun and learn and be a part of the experience. So I do genuinely love that you were here and appreciate your support, however that support is. Even if that support is just simply being here, I genuinely appreciate it. I look forward to hopefully seeing you again, and being on this journey with you guys.
Thank you, Landon. Thank
Thank you.
you.
It's nice to meet you, Landon.
You as
Yes, thank you,
well.
Lyndon.
Give me 1 second before you hang up.